Tesla. A look back from the car to the man. Elon Musk and his electric car company, Tesla Motors, renewed the interest to the inventor Nikola Tesla, who was ahead of his time. Why is a magnetic field unit and an innovative car named after Tesla? Nikola Tesla was a genius engineer from Serbia, who investigated the wireless transmission of energy over long distances. He is the author of over 700 patents, and many of his inventions are still considered innovative. Remote control, X-ray, the fluorescent light, the radio, the first hydroelectric power station at Niagara Falls. Did you know that Tesla invented all of these? Without a doubt, Nikola Tesla was a genius of his time, but many of his ideas seemed crazy back then. In 1926, Tesla explained how wireless energy could support communication over long distances. The whole Earth will turn into a huge brain. We will be able to communicate with each other instantly, no matter how far away we are. We will see and hear each other as if we were standing face to face. And the device will be so small that you can put it in your pocket. Have you recognized the description of Wi-Fi and the smartphone? Nikola Tesla was born in 1856 into the family of a priest and was the fourth child. Although he was destined for the path of a priest, Tesla really wanted to be an engineer. When Nikola fell seriously ill and the doctors had already abandoned him, his father promised that he would let him study at the best university in Europe, and this helped Tesla to get back on his feet. After studying at the high technical school in Graz, Austria, he worked as an electrical engineer for the telegraph company in Budapest. Tesla had a photographic memory, and he could not only visualize in detail all the inventions in his head, but conduct trials with them without making any notes. For example, he invented his electric motor during a walk in Budapest Park, while reading Goethe's book, Faust. Suddenly, an image of a rotating magnetic field appeared in his head, as they now would say, in 3D, and putting the book aside, he immediately drew a diagram of it in the sand. Incredibly, if the imaginary device did not work, then the scientist also mentally looked for errors and corrected them in his head. At a time when the possibilities of electricity excited the minds of enlightened people, Tesla felt the need to further his realization. He had thoughts about creating an AC electric motor. Tesla attracted attention with his work and was sent to America to work for Edison. In a letter of recommendation to Edison, it was written, "I know two great people. One of them is you, and the rest is this young man." Therefore, in 1882, Nikola began to work for the Edison Continental Company in Paris. Edison was rather cold about Tesla's innovative ideas. Therefore, cooperation with Edison himself did not work out. In the spring of 1885, Edison promised to pay $50,000, equivalent to $1 million today, to improve his DC electric machines. Nikola Tesla worked continuously and soon presented 24 new versions of the machines, which were much better. Edison approved all of the improvements, but he did not pay the promised bonus, saying that Nikola did not understand American humor and suggested an increase in his salary of only $10 per week. No wonder Tesla resigned immediately. Since then, Tesla has tried to convey the benefits of an alternating current, whereas Edison saw the future exclusively for direct current. The competition was so intense that it was named the War of the Currents. Time has shown that Tesla was right. Tesla was already famous as an engineer, so after his dismissal, he received an offer to develop lamps for street lighting. A year later, the project was ready, but Tesla again received nothing. In addition to this, it was only in 1887 that Tesla's new company was engaged in street lighting and had a large number of orders for many cities in America. In July 1888, a major industrialist, George Westinghouse, bought 40 patents from Tesla at $25,000 each. With this money, Tesla was conducting research and experimenting. But in 1895, his laboratory burnt down completely, along with documentation and prototypes. The fire and the loss of the results of many years of his work were a big blow to Tesla. However, he said that he could restore everything from his memory.
Tesla's engines have also been successfully applied at a power plant at Niagara Falls. In Colorado,
Thunderstorms, and experimented with wireless transmission of electricity.
Tesla's engines have also been successfully applied at a power plant at Niagara Falls. In Colorado,
Tesla studied thunderstorms and experimented with wireless transmission of electricity. And in the fall of 1899, Tesla returned to New York and built a laboratory with a 47-meter tower with a copper hemisphere at the top. But the construction of the laboratory was halted as John Pierpont Morgan stopped funding the research. Tesla was forced to sell a plot of land and a laboratory. The tower stood until 1917. Later, Tesla worked in different companies. However, the older he got, the less money he made. All his life, Tesla lived in hotels, each time moving to worse condition. From Tesla's autobiography, we can understand his habits. He rested 4 hours a day, of which he slept for 2 hours and meditated for 2 hours. He was afraid of germs, constantly washed his hands, and in hotels he demanded up to 18 towels a day. At lunch, he counted the amount of food on a plate, in a spoon. Otherwise the food would not bring pleasure. Tesla preferred to dine alone. Tesla could not stand women's earrings, but he liked other jewelry, and the sight of pearls literally offended him. He loved the number 3 and everything connected with it. His character type did not prevent Nikola Tesla from being friends with Mark Twain, who spent a lot of time in Tesla's laboratory. Nikola Tesla had a great sense of humor, and his jokes always delighted his friends. Even such a language expert and master of words as Rudyard Kipling, who was also friends with Tesla, admired his excellent sense of humor. By the way, Tesla spoke 8 languages fluently. Tesla died alone in 1943, and many of his ingenious ideas were appropriated by other people. In 2013, with funds raised through the Kickstarter platform, the Tesla Monument was built in Silicon Valley. It is used as a free Wi-Fi hotspot. This statue embodies Tesla's dreams and epitomizes his accomplishments. Today, electricity is an alternative to petroleum products. Tesla Motors use AC electric motors in its cars, the predecessor of which was patented in 1888 by the Serbian inventor. Therefore, a new car was named in his honor. Elon Musk, who heads the Tesla company, like Nikola Tesla, dreams of benefiting humanity with free resources. Tesla thought about wireless atmospheric electricity, and Musk wants to provide the planet with satellite internet. Electricity is a technology that defines the modern way of mankind, and next to the name of Thomas Edison, there will always be the name of Nikola Tesla.